Hey guys, this is Maple78, and today I'm doing a 2-year review on my Harman P43 pellet stove. So it's been a really great stove. We were first-time users of a pellet stove. Usually we used our central air with a propane furnace. So it's been really great, an awesome experience. It's been rock solid, and it's just been a pleasure to have, to be honest. So we're really glad we went with the pellet stove. It's about half the cost of what we were using with propane going with pellets. So it's in the 30s outside right now. Sun went down. It's going to start getting pretty cool in the house. So we'll get this thing started and show you how it works. We're going to go out to the garage, grab a bag of pellets, and we'll get it started. So we've been using these Bear Mountain Premium pellets. Kind of been going back and forth between these and Golden Fire. Pretty easy, just pop open the top. And almost out of pellets. Once you start it up, it takes about 10 minutes for it to ignite the pellets and get going. We have had the pellet stove now, again, like I said, about 2 years. The great thing is we haven't had to replace any parts. It's been rock solid reliability. That's an awesome thing. And what I ended up buying for convenience was one of these Wi-Fi plugs from Amazon. You can get a 2-pack of these all over the place on Amazon for about $20. So they're $10 a plug. And what I do is I have the pellet stove plugged into one of these Wi-Fi plugs. So there's the Wi-Fi plug back there. The two main things that I use it for, one, it's great to have it on a timer in the morning. So what I'll do is I'll shut this off so there's no more power going to the pellet stove. And then I'll set this up. The auto igniter's on, turn the thermostat up a bit, and then I'll have this set to on. Then I'll go into my app. So in the app here, you can see I have it named Pellet Stove. So you can go into there, go to the schedule, and then what I'll do is go up to the time here, and I can set that for whatever time I like. So if I want it to come on at 6:30 in the morning, set it to 6:30 a.m., go up and save, and now it's set to come on at 6:30 in the morning. Other great thing about the Wi-Fi plug-in is that if we're out shopping or we're coming back home from church, it's about a 30-minute drive to our house from church. So what we'll do is when we leave church, we'll turn it on through the app, and then by the time we get home, the house is warming up and it's getting nice and toasty for us. Control panels on the side here. And we'll turn the igniter to auto because we're going to let the igniter come on and light it on fire instead of doing it manually with gel and a torch. And this is about 10 minutes later, starting up, got a little flame going. So there you go, the pellet stove's kicking butt, blowing out some nice heat here. And with our 1,500 square foot home, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, it keeps our house nice and toasty all winter, even with the temperatures outside ranging anywhere from the teens to the single digits. We've been negative out here before, and the pellet stove just heats the house really awesome. So we're really thankful to God for it. In the inside of the top lid, they have a rough maintenance schedule to follow. So the daily maintenance would be scraping the burn pot. About once a day, we scrape out the burn pot with a supplied tool. Super easy. Next up would be the weekly maintenance. So it would be emptying the ash pan, just down here, handle here, pulls out, ash pan pops out. Because it burns so efficiently, we really don't need to change it once a week. We could probably change it even every 2 weeks and it would not even be half full. Next up is empty the ash from the firebox. The firebox is inside of here, and there's actually, you could see these 2 butterfly bolts here. You have to get to it from underneath, take this out, and then what you can do is reach underneath, and you don't have to take them off all the way, but you just loosen them a bit, and then that little door will go ahead and slide out, and inside of there, there's just some ash that builds up over time, so you can just kind of scrape that out of there. Is cleaning the inside of the glass. So we'll open the door and then just take a rag and a cleaning window cleaning agent and clean the inside of the window. Monthly maintenance includes cleaning the heat exchanger. That portion will be inside up there on the top. You can see the heat exchangers. So the more debris they get built up on them, the less efficiently they're going to exchange the heat to the air that gets blown out into the house. They include a cleaning tool with it here. So what you do is just reach up there with your cleaning tool and you're just kind of scraping off that ash buildup. Pretty simple, just takes a few minutes. The hopper and the hopper lid gasket. So this is the hopper. Lid gasket's here. So, 2 years, haven't had any issues with it. Just when you dump the bag of pellets in here, just making sure that you're kind of cleaning off the debris that may accumulate around the edge here. And then inspect and clean the distribution blower. That will be down here, and we will remove this. Distribution blowers down here. This really doesn't need to be checked once a week with us. It's just the buildup isn't that much, but if you have to, easy to take off. If you want to check it out. The blower here that they refer to on the inside of the lid called the distribution blower, they also refer to this as the combustion blower fan. And how you clean this is you'll just check it out, see if there's any buildup on there. You can take an old paintbrush and just kind of brush that off, brush off any debris and buildup on the fan blades. The bigger maintenance, like the yearly maintenance, is what they want you to do when you clean out the whole exhaust system. You put a brush up there and brush out all the fly ash buildup, and then you can suck it or blow it out. We did end up buying an ash vac from Amazon. I think it was around $30 or $40 to vacuum the inside of the pellet stove when the accumulation of the ash gets to be a little too much inside of it. Probably do that every couple weeks or so. There is one thing that I wish it did have. I wish it had a little bit bigger of a hopper. Right now it can hold just over a full bag of pellets, which is 40 pounds. But if it could hold a bag and a half, that would be awesome. But other than that, the stove's awesome. So this is my daughter. She has a channel called Faye Potato. Check it out. Faye, what's your favorite part of our pellet stove?
My favorite part about the pellet stove is that you could take clothes if you want to be warm and toasty, and you could take your shirt if your shirt is all cold, and then you could put it in front of the pellet stove, and then you could wear it, and then it'll be all nice and warm.
That's a good idea.
I also like it because you could go in front of it on cold mornings and make sure that you get all nice and warm and toasty and you're not in your bed snuggling up.
Why do you like the pellet stove?
It's because it's the pellets and it brings all the heat out, and then the pellet stove brings all the heat out, and it does every single thing, and that's why it warms us up.
Wow, that's great. Thanks so much. So thanks so much for watching the video, guys. Really appreciate it. I hope you got something out of it. It's been a really great unit. Love the Harman series. So if you are looking for a pellet stove, definitely check out Harman. Got a great line of pellet stoves. And thanks for watching. Have a great winter and take care.